You're listening to the official Minnesota Wild podcast, presented by Acrisure.
We'll just take a second to make sure we get logged in, and once we get it going, just raise your hand, please, and we will unmute you so you can ask questions. Sorry, Mike, looks like Kevin beat you this time, so I'm going to let us get started off with Kevin Fallness from our radio network. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hi, Calvin. Congratulations on the deal. What's this opportunity mean to you?
Yeah, it's exciting. All you can ask for is, an opportunity to play in the NHL. And, obviously it's a great organization. The chance to play in Minnesota last few years with Edmonton, had a couple starts there. Obviously you see how first class the organization is, the fans, how big of a hockey city it is and how good of a team it is. So I'm excited to be a part of it and looking forward to getting started.
What kind of conversations, if any, have you had with Bill Guerin or anyone else in the Wild brass to talk about their expectations from you coming into training camp and into the season?
Yeah, it's pretty soon. I talked to Bill today. Great conversation. I've heard great things about him, how personable he is, how accommodating, just a really good person. And, I talked to him on the phone for 4 or 5 minutes and I got that feel from him. That's an important quality to have. And definitely from hearing from people around the league about him, very excited to be with him.
Last one for me. What, if anything, do you know about Jesper Wallstedt and Philip Gustafsson?
Well, I've played against them. I've seen them on TV. I've played against Gustafsson the last few years. Both of them great. Really, really good goalies. Jesper obviously younger, where he came into his own this year. Obviously, playing really well in the playoffs, and going to be excited. Really excited to meet them. Share the net with them, and work with them.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, Mike Russo.
Hey, Calvin, welcome to Minnesota. First of all, where were you getting you from and how can we visit that house?
This is my in-laws cottage here, Eagle Lake, Ontario, just outside Vermilion Bay, Ontario, about 3 hours east of Winnipeg. Like to come out here as much as I can during the summer.
That's awesome. Why was this the right opportunity for you? Just, obviously, the situation with two goalies here. One is clearly hurt. But why was this a good opportunity for you?
Yeah, it is a good opportunity. Last year didn't go as planned for me. The 2 years prior were obviously exciting for me. Got a lot of time in the net in the NHL and 2 cup runs as well. Obviously losing the finals both years, so that was a good experience for me, even at an older age in terms of goalies. But yeah, it's a really good opportunity for me. It looks like there will be some time at the start of the year for me to get my feet under me and play behind such a good, really good defensive team as well. So I'm excited for that and excited for, playing and putting that on that jersey.
How hard is it to leave Edmonton, just covering the last couple of finals? It's so obvious that, how respected you are in that room with especially the leaders of that team. It's got to be difficult to leave there.
Yeah, a tough question. I had a lot of good memories. It felt like the closest thing to home during my career. Obviously, I've been bounced around quite a bit, but 2 years were really, really good. Lots of fun. Some of my best hockey I've ever played, and this past year was tough. There was a lot of moving parts. I wasn't thrilled with the way things went this year. But I wasn't the only tough situation there this year. So it was a tough year for us in Edmonton. I'm excited to move on for sure.
And just lastly, Calvin, always watching your warm-ups, it always feels like 4 or 5 guys on every single team. Do you know anybody on Minnesota and buddies with anybody?
You know what? Honestly, Minnesota's one of those teams I don't think I had too many conversations with at the red line. I always got in trouble from our guys in Edmonton for talking to the other team all the time, but I don't think I got in trouble when I was in Minnesota. But obviously there's connections that I have, playing with guys in the past, playing against guys over and over again. You kind of get that mutual respect, but really excited to get into a new locker room. It's nothing new to me and getting to know everybody.
Thanks, Calvin.
Thank you.
Hey, Calvin, just, the experience you've had the last few years, especially in the playoffs, how has that made you a different goalie, just learning from those experiences and those crunch time situations?
Yeah, I feel like every game in Edmonton for the most part it's a crunch time situation. Even regular season is in a contract that I have. You always have to be on, and you can't let your guard down even in a game in November. So nothing really changes for me year to year. Even going into Minnesota this year, it's exciting. It keeps me on my toes all the time, and playing in the playoffs, experience that I'll never forget. I'll always lean on. Playing games in the Stanley Cup Finals is surreal. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, didn't go as planned the way it shook out there the 2 years there we made the Cup Finals, but a lot of good experience there, and definitely want to take it forward with me.
Yes, yep.
Sorry about that. Hi, Calvin. Welcome to Minnesota. First of all, how's the fishing on Eagle Lake?
Fishing's usually really good. They jump in the boat here, but this week, skunked. Not good.
Well, there's a lot of places to fish in Minnesota. You'll have to give it a try here. I was just going to ask, playing in Edmonton for the last couple of years, probably saw a lot of Quinn Hughes. Just what do you think of that defensive unit that's going to be in front of you now?
Yeah, something special. I saw Quinn Hughes a lot. Obviously played against Vancouver in the playoffs a couple of years ago, and then you're playing them 3, 4, or 5 times, whatever it is, a year, and so dynamic. I don't think I've seen a threat quite that bad for a goalie. From an offensive standpoint, you have to know where he is at all times. I always, he's such a dynamic player, and he's got a hard shot. He could shoot it right by you or have a hard pass right by you at any point. It's I love watching him play, and I'm really happy I'm on his side now.
And then just to clarify, you were born in Winnipeg but grew up in the Maritimes?
Born in the Maritimes in Moncton, moved to Winnipeg in 99. I was 7 years old.
Okay, so you played youth hockey in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome again.
Thank you.
For an extraordinary advantage in sports, you need a game plan. For an extraordinary advantage everywhere else, all you need is Acrisure. With a high-tech human approach to insurance, cybersecurity, and more, Acrisure helps you take care of what you care about. That makes winning easy. See what Acrisure's extraordinary advantage can do for you at Acrisure.com.